See if I can find a bit of flat ground, Michelle.
That would help.
So, g'day, hello, how are you? Let me turn that to Michelle and I. Oh, that's a bit close.
Is it double tap, remember?
Double tap.
Let's see what happens.
It's a little wider. It's a bit close.
Okay. Readjust.
Let me just try that. Double tap. Double tap. Okay. So you guys, how about if I put you out there?
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it, to hold that out like that?
It
And
is.
they won't be able to hear us.
No, you've got to come back in.
Come back.
Come back.
Come in
Come back.
closer. Nobody's in yet anyway, so it's all anyway, that's the pretty view out there.
Yeah. See what's going on.
So hello, good work. Anybody in yet? Gonna say hello? See that it's a beautiful summer's day in England and everybody's out enjoying the river. And people are out swimming in the river, dogs swimming in the river. How pretty is that?
So AJ Norfolk says good afternoon and Dwayne says hello.
Good day, Dwayne. How are you? Now, we're not putting my mic's not on, so can you just check that the sound is okay for you?
Listen.
No.
Someone tell us if the sound
One
is
of them,
good.
Dwayne or one of them,
Yeah.
let us know.
So,
But
it's all good. Nice blue sky. It is blue sky.
It's
not
beautiful.
cloudy.
Some people dropped up behind us with ice creams. Look, that's what the sort of day it is.
Oh, that's in the glasses.
So,
Yeah.
not sure we've got much to report really, except for
And AJ said it's good. I take it we need the sound.
it's one of those, I've promised I'd go live. We're in Wareham and I'm not really sure I've got much to report. So you'll have to ask me questions if I'm gonna, if I'm gonna answer anything at all. You have to ask me questions because I've got nothing to talk about. We've cycled almost 100 kilometres in about an hour or so. It'd be 2 days, so that's not bad.
I thought you were saying we cycled 100 kilometres in an hour.
No.
Not that fast.
No, we've done 100 kilometres of our journey so far, and we were exhausted this afternoon, weren't we?
We were sort of a bit pooped. Well, we ended up on a track that wasn't really suitable, so it was sort of a bit bleh. But then once we got onto the road, it was okay.
Well, it was nice for mountain bikes, but with
it's a
our
lovely
weight,
track.
it was kind of, we were just over, there were every 100 yards or so, we had to stop the bikes and open cattle gates. And but it was gorgeous. It was very pretty, but it was mountain bike areas.
It's a very rocky path.
So we might have to rethink some of our directions.
Because we've been on quiet roads when we've been
Beautiful
on
roads. Came all the way down Bournemouth. I've never been along Bournemouth promenade before, and it was miles. I would say it was probably 3-4 miles long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was quite amazing.
And it was busy.
It was so busy. It was was it Tuesday yesterday?
Yeah.
And it was packed. Let me just turn around so you can see what's going
AJ said,
on.
how's it going in the heat?
The heat's okay, AJ. Yeah, the heat's okay. We would sort of. Everybody here feels it's super hot, but Michelle and I find it quite nice.
Yeah, it's nice, and it cools at night, so that's fine. It's always at night time you want it to cool down, but that's definitely cools enough at night time.
And we've stopped in the midday just now. Is it midday? I don't know what time is it.
No, it's 4:30.
4:30. Okay, in the midday.
But we were a bit slow starting this morning.
We were. We had a lovely spot. I think
I
posted a little picture on Instagram and Facebook and the various platforms. It was a beautiful spot. And Michelle and I, we're not really ones for getting up early and going with the sunrise, because we just enjoy that sort of chilled early morning. We made coffee, then we had another coffee,
then we had a cooked breakfast.
Then we had a cooked breakfast. And it
And
was
then you had another coffee.
and then I had the third coffee. And then we slowly packed up and we set off. But for us, that's the way it is. It's sort of slow, lazy travelling. So we've done well to get 100 kilometres. We're about maybe 8 kilometres short of our first 100 Ks. Now, I don't know what... I'm going to do this mainly in kilometres, 'cause that's what Michelle and I understand. I apologise if miles are what you prefer. But,
You have to ask Google.
yeah, you can just say, you know, hey Google, and ask it, you know, 100 kilometres in miles, it'll tell you. Anyway, so nothing much to report. It's early days. We thought we'd do a little live stream. The filming is going well, but we ran out of a 250 gigabyte card already, plus another.
Sorry.
That's all right. So on top of that, boys are playing football next to us as well. The ball keeps coming over. Oh, careful, lads.
Sorry.
It's all right. Let me turn and show you these lads kicking the ball around. There we go. So they can see we've got the electronics just here. But they are saying sorry, but it's about the third time.
Kick it the other way. So yeah, your card was full.
So I got a card full, 256 gigabytes within sort of a day and a half, and then I put another card on to the camera again, and that one had about 50 gigabytes. So I can see we're going to have problems with data.
Yep.
And I'm not filming massively, although I'm filming a lot. And I'm also wondering how on earth, I think, my idea was that we would be able to edit each day, but it's not going to work in the tent, is it?
No, well, it's power, isn't it? The thing,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
power. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
We'll see. It'll work. It will won't. We'll get a video when you get a video.
Any questions coming up, Michelle? Because I need questions. As I said to you today, if you don't ask me questions, I really haven't got anything to say. I've been riding for 2 days. Other than it's beautiful and we filmed lots of it, I got nothing else I can report. Had a few questions. Bruce Wayne asked how many Ks, how far we've gone. We slept in some great spots, once in the New Forest, once in National Trust land, which
Wasn't too difficult to find.
no, it
places,
was really easy to find.
Yeah.
Really nice spots.
Yeah, we just don't put the tent up too early.
We don't wait till dusk though.
No, we don't. We don't. You just
we're
wait
not.
till it's sort of.
We're not overly sort of being secretive, are we?
No. So out mile 1 says hi from Bahrain.
Ah, hello.
That's what we've got there too.
Salam alaikum. Welcome. Anyway, so I'll let it go a little bit in case people come in. Oh, we've had a few mishaps. I dropped my phone off the bike 3 times. That's got a nice big crack in the screen now. But it's a protective screen, so we can sort that out.
Jump off. Bike.
Jump off the bike, bottles of water
Bottles of
dropped
water
off
that
the
we
bike
didn't
30,
want to stay
40
on
times
yesterday.
already. So we've had to find ways of securing those on. What other mishaps have we had, Michelle?
Yeah. Oh, I broke my glasses.
Michelle broke her glasses.
Day
So all in
one.
a day when we've dropped the phone, and I've got this clamp on the phone that's meant to be like, you know, it's meant to be like gorilla glue holding this thing onto the bike, but no, it's dropped off maybe 4 or 5 times. I don't think this phone is going to make this journey, unfortunately. What else?
So Dwayne says, how's the tent going? Is it working out well?
Dwayne, the tent's beautiful. We love the tent. It's such a nice amount of space compared
Talked
to.
about it last night, weren't we?
Yeah, we were saying last night how much nicer it was compared to the Elixir,
Which we loved.
anyway, but also compared to the tiny little tent that we had in Taiwan. This is just it's plenty of space. And it's really compact and small, Dwayne. One day we'll do a live stream from somewhere out. I think because I'm in the town, hopefully the picture's okay, because I bought I've got a SIM card from EE, which is the British Telecom version. They reckon it's the best quality, so we'll see.
Because when we camp, we're quite often out in the wilderness, and there's not the reception supposed to be.
Yeah, so bikes are going really well. You can
Yep.
see them just behind us. I think you can see them. I can't see the screen, it's too sunny. Yeah, the bikes are there. Michelle's behind me. I think we're sort of. I think it's a bit dark. Oh, you can see down
I
there.
can see, yeah.
That's a good,
Yeah.
good angle.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind you. Hang on, so that's the light.
So, what else?
Yeah, that's
Solar panels are going well.
yeah.
The only thing my sister said to me on a comment the other day, she said, "Did you mean to put bonked?" Yeah, bonking is a cycling term, and I just thought it was quite funny that we bonked. I bonked. Bonking means basically well, there's different terms obviously, and I'm playing with words, but when you're cycling, bonking is when you've gone so low on energy that you start to feel nauseous and sick, and you actually, once you get too far, it's really hard to undo. It's almost like a sugar low, where and I've had 2 or 3 myself. You haven't, Michelle hasn't.
No.
But I've had 2 or 3 pit where we're still not quite getting the food levels right. We've actually just you might have done the first day.
Yeah. Well, I was saying we're used to eating twice a day.
Yeah, Michelle and I only eat twice a day, and we probably need to up it.
And it's getting into the habit, isn't it?
Because we're burning up a lot of energy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing we're learning early on.
So I was going to call this the Great Bonk because I seem to be bonking every sort of 2 or 3 times a day. And I'll hit this slow. It's really strange. If I can explain it to you, if you've never had it before. There was a hill that we came to yesterday, and I went to take the camera off the phone to do a sort of little short video. And as I was holding the phone, we hit this massive steep hill through some bushes up a gravel, and I put the phone in my mouth and cycled up this thing, but really I couldn't change gears because
Helicopters up there.
helicopters, yeah. So I couldn't change gears, so I was in the wrong gear, and I went up this hill. When I got to the top, I'd obviously burnt up the last reserves of energy, and then we came to a normal hill, and I said to Michelle, I can't even cycle. I can't even go up this slope. I'm just completely out of energy, so we had to stop in a very nice little spot which we found, and just refuel.
I think as well, because it is hot. I mean, we're not finding it super hot, but it is hot and draining. So it's
Let me just turn the camera so
it's we're sweating a lot. We're using a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But I'm not finding the heat unbearable.
No.
Not at all. I'm quite enjoying the heat actually.
Yeah, the heat's fine. Obviously got to watch the sun a little bit, but
Yeah.
we're not particularly cycling in the very midday sun.
Good afternoon, Ben.
Good day, Ben. How are you, mate? Ben will
Beautiful
chuck some
England.
questions
You
in. Go on,
will.
Ben.
Come on, get us going, Ben.
Get us going. I saw your comment something about lightweight. I didn't know what it was, Ben, because I'm on the bike. I can't really monitor everything that's coming through because we're spending a great deal of the day, just slogging on.
My phone's turned off most of the time.
And so I see those little comments, but I'm not sure what it was.
Hi, Sally. How are you?
Hey, Sally.
Is it hot where you are too? I think it's hot
Beautiful.
over
I think this is
most of
probably
the UK,
nicer.
isn't it?
You can let me know in the comments if you prefer to see the water side and what's going on the water side.
I do. That's what I like watching.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It seems a shame almost to see
Someone's over
my
there feeding the ducks and the
ugly mug.
seagulls keep coming in.
So yeah. So we're in a little town called Wareham, and I'm sure old friends of mine used to live here. I'm sure Anne and Sydney used to live here, because I always remember the joke, the way to Wareham. And I'm pretty sure that they lived out this way, and they come from Oldham, and they did live in Wareham. Sadly, they're not with us any longer, but I remember this pretty town. I think I might have been here, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think possibly. Ben says on my phone, no questions though. How's it going so far? Okay, maybe that question.
It's going good so far,
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah.
We've had our ups and downs. We've had, I don't know how I can explain it really. I've got to work out whether I've got.
I think the thing is, we're taking it slow, and we enjoy taking it slow, but we feel we should be going faster. But I'm enjoying this.
I don't feel we should. I don't want to go any
No,
faster.
I'm happy with the pace we're going.
We set off really late. On the day of kick-off, we didn't leave till about 3 in the afternoon, and we still managed to get well out across the forest
Yeah.
into Brockenhurst Sway. We went all the way out into the forest, and we found a beautiful little spot. It was so pretty and so quiet that when we woke up the next morning, there was no really reason to pack up and go. We just sat there and chilled.
Canoeists going by now.
Yeah, turn
it round.
turn the camera.
Watch the canoeists.
You might just be able to see. Let me lift it up a little bit.
Synchronised canoeing, which you would be if you were canoeing.
No, you wouldn't necessarily be synchronised unless
True.
you're at the back and you know who,
Yes.
what the front one doesn't know what the back one's doing.
This
See,
is
they've
true.
gone out of sync now.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have.
they've
He's
lost it.
back in. He's keeping it in sync. Ben says going slow is a good idea. I agree, Ben. It's just, we're out here to enjoy ourselves and make videos as a sideline.
That's our side hustle. Ben, I was just saying to the audience here that I was using my 360 camera, which is on the bikes here at the front, and that's the new 360, and I've got the GoPro on there as well, but that 360 has got a 250 gigabyte card in it, and it filled up on the first day. So now I've had to offload, and to offload it, the only way I can do it is to get the laptop out and transfer it all over. It took 2.5 hours to transfer the data. Sat in the tent. We were both wanting to go to sleep. It was crazy late, like about 8 o'clock in the evening. We were both exhausted, and we're waiting for this data to transfer over. But it did go in the end, and so that's going to be a problem. I'm not sure, and I'm sure there'll be lots of suggestions as to what we can do. But yeah, in the real world, it's not an easy fix. So I've got a brand new 5 terabyte drive that I've got with me, but at this rate, that's going to last me not a long time.
No.
You can do the maths. 250 gigabytes over 4 days is a terabyte. So yeah. Ooh, little child having a little fit.
She doesn't want to dance.
Doesn't want to go.
Wherever they're going,
She's not having it. You might as well see her and
enjoy
listen
it as
to
well.
us. So
So Ben said as soon as you said 256 gigabyte, I knew that wouldn't be enough.
no, and ordinarily on a GoPro you could film for several days on 250 gigabytes, but obviously the 360 you can't. So we're going to have to work that out. We're going to have to work out what to do. It always amazes me how many people are going in this river.
I know.
And it's amazing because the first 20 feet of the river, you can stand, it's only up to their waists.
Yeah, because the 2 lads who were playing football suddenly went in after their ball. I thought, they're going to be swimming. And then I said, that river can't be very deep because they both stood in it.
So 1, 2, 3, I think that will be.
So AJ says, what's your rough route?
Right, we're having thoughts about this as well, and I'm probably going to maybe do a stream, but we can grease the tracks. We are finding now we're actually on the road that we're wondering why it is we're cycling, because when I've got my routes, they go along the south coast all the way down to Land's End, and at some point they converge. The joggle route and the southern route converge. So I've got this red line that goes all the way down to Land's End, and then I'm coming all the way back up the red line to go up to Scotland. And you know that we've already decided to do 300 miles to get down to Land's End, and Michelle said to me last night, she said, I don't know why we're going down to Land's End. And apart from the fact that, because apart from the fact that it is traditionally Land's End to John O'Groats, we could go from the south of England here in, from Bournemouth, say, all the way up to Scotland. It wouldn't make that much of a difference. And we've already done, by the time we get to, say, Yeovil on the west coast, we will have done the distance. So we're having a think about that. Maybe you guys can have a look at the map and have a think also. So we've set off from the New Forest waterfront, call it sort of Hythe, New Forest, the other Hythe, Ben. And we have, oh, that's nice.
Oh, you can see it too.
As well. There we go, join the... Anyway, so we set off from Is that a bit weird? That's a bit mean of me, isn't it? So,
There's a lot of paddle ball, stand-up paddle
dog
ballers.
decided to pull in front of me. I
Yeah.
might as well.
No, it was also my thought was because when we went through Bournemouth, it was chock-a-block. And
Bournemouth.
it wasn't the weekend. I'm thinking, wow.
You see the video when eventually when I get it of cycling down Bournemouth Promenade. It was like a bank holiday weekend. We were trying to meander between just bodies and ice creams all the way down, and it was 3 or 4 kilometres long. And Michelle was saying the whole south coast of England is going to be a little bit like this because it's the most popular. So she was just saying, and I said to her, let's not make that decision yet because we're not ready to make that decision. But if I did decide to do not down to Land's End, I'd probably go from somewhere that meant something to us. So maybe somewhere like Taunton, where we first met when we were babies.
So Ben said, I don't know why you're going all the way to Land's End either.
Thank you, Ben. We might need a few of you just to reassure us and say, you know, is it? Because
I just threw it out there, but I really meant it.
Yeah, and I fully wanted to do. I've always wanted to, well, for a long time I've wanted to cycle Land's End to John O'Groats. But the fact that we haven't got a car to drive down to Land's End or really any means of transport to take our bikes down there, we're ending up doing 300 miles, nearly sort of 500 kilometres just to get to the start line. What is even worse, got to go and film these guys, Michelle.
Go on then.
I'll have a little talk with everybody. Come with me. I love it when people play in water. Leave Michelle there for a minute. Yeah, so it's just the maps. I've got a piece of software called Gaia Maps, or GAIA Maps, where you can actually put 2 or 3 different tracks on the maps. There probably nobody will jump in now. All the kids were diving in from the other end. So pretty, so beautiful in England when the weather's like this. There's Michelle. Are they jumping in? Oh, I missed it again. Sorry, guys. Okay, Is she going to jump off there? She is, look. I hope she's okay. Jumping off the bin. Lordy. It is quite amazing how people love in England to get into the rivers as soon as the weather gets nice. So yeah, that was the thing. I put the two routes onto the map so I could visualize them, and I could see that one overlapped each other for almost sort of 60% of the journey. Now one of the negatives, there's a lovely little pub over there, like the old granary. This is such a pretty little waterside. This fella's going in now. You'll see when he gets in, look. It's not as deep as a river you'd expect it to be. And there's a sup border coming down as well. Okay, let me just get this one round the right sort of length. Okay. Right. I know you'd probably love to sit, but we've come to get out of the sun for a little while. Did you hear me, Michelle? Were you listening?
No, I wasn't listening. I'm muted. Just watching what
Was there any questions come through while I was over there?
Well, Ben just said just start cycling north. I didn't want to say, but I don't know why you need to go all the way to Land's End.
No, you're right, Ben. That's Michelle's thoughts, and I hadn't even given it any thought. In my belligerence, I just thought, got to cycle. And everyone says, how are you getting to Land's End? And we said, well, we're going to cycle there.
Yeah, we just cycle, right?
But one of the possible negative sides is that it's on the same track twice. And there is another little thing that, and I didn't say to Michelle, but I was thinking it today when we were cycling across from work, because we came over the ferry, and somebody said to me about a pub round here. We probably won't get there today, and we may not get to that particular pub, but they said once you came over to, what's this area called? Purbeck? Or,
Oh yeah, Purbeck. Yeah.
there was a good pub we could have gone to live stream, but we haven't gone there. And if I live stream this time of day, I won't. If I go to a pub this time of day, I won't be able to cycle another. And we probably cycled till sort of 7 or so in the evening before, as the sun starts to go down. Where was I going, Michelle? With
Is
that?
that something you hadn't said to me?
It was that I noticed one of the big pluses for cycling from Land's End to John Egg Road is that we actually have the wind behind us, because almost always the prevailing winds are going up the country, and we'll also have the sun on our back, so we won't have the sun in our eyes. And I've noticed almost every stretch of the way we've had the wind in our faces and the sun in our eyes. And I thought, well, 300 miles, 500 and odd kilometres of just cycling in just to be, to start from Land's End. Yeah, I think I'm not making a decision yet though. I want to ride tonight and tomorrow. We haven't got to pull that trigger just yet. So
also for me as well, I think in the roads they're quite small roads that are going down, and they're going to be busier because it's coming into the summer.
It is. South Coast is hellishly busy.
Yeah.
I mean, even this town of Wareham here is so packed with people, and it's just a weekday.
Yeah.
On the weekends, I believe they just grind to a halt, and we are heading towards the weekend. What day is it today? Wednesday. So we've got 2 more days, and then it'll be the weekend.
Ben says enjoying the long days. We are enjoying
the long days, Ben. We're sat around waiting to go to bed at, probably not till 9:30, 10 o'clock before the sun really goes down. Even then, 10:30. It's beautiful.
And
it is gorgeous.
Very good when we camp, making sure that you find the shade, so we have the shade in the morning.
Yes, I've been trying to make sure that we have the sun not actually. That girl's going to jump off again.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Must be deep over that bit.
It must be. Hopefully it is.
Well, yeah, they don't seem to be.
Did the young lad jump off the bit? I didn't notice.
No. She's in on the farms up there.
All right. Any other questions anybody wants to ask? I don't know what I'm talking about today. I'm sorry.
What's the nighttime weather like? Is it too... Oh, hang on. My heart's in the way. Hang on a minute. I'll turn it sideways. Is it too warm, or no, as usual the tent? No, it's not too warm.
No, it's not too warm.
It's actually perfect. And we love our tent. We did actually say that at the beginning, Ben, but you must have missed that bit.
Oh, one more tap.
But no, it's not. The temperature just drops enough. We can feel the cool air coming in.
To be honest, it's perfect. I've been finding that I don't really need the covers on, and in the later as the evening sort of draws in, then we tend to put the covers on, because it does get a little cool. But it's very nice, very nice. And we've got the right setup. We've got like a silk liner, and the sleeping bags you would have saw in the previous video.
Yep.
Right, I have been cycling all day, guys, so I'm probably going to just get off and have a chill.
And then we'll cycle some
and
more.
I will try to do, maybe next time we do a live stream, try to make sure I have something, maybe we're cooking or something.
Yeah.
We have made some nice films of the cooking we've done so far, but I just don't know when I'm going to be able to edit. Is it all right if I go now, Ben?
Petri, hello.
Petri, hello.
Sorry, Petri, we are just about to go, but you can watch it back.
Do watch it back.
Ben says, come tenting in Barbados. The nighttime temperatures are just perfect. Pinky promise.
Don't know, Ben. Not sure. I'm not sure we can cycle over there. But anyway, I'm going to. I'd love to. I mean, it would be beautiful. But we've got a lot planned for this year. A lot of destinations planned. And that girl's jumping off that bin again. It's amazing. I can't get over how she is. Let's just turn it. And then,
She's waiting for her audience.
oh, what have I done?
Yes.
I've got a funny little tracker thing. No. What does that even mean?
No idea.
Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Hang on, cancel. I've got like a...
It's not on my. It's not on mine.
Guys, bear with me.
We're going to go sideways now. Got to get out the sun.
I've got to get out of the sun. I can't see a thing. You won't believe what I've got. It looks like a film strip. Oh, asking me whether I want to go glamour or dreamy. No. And that, the only button I can press, normal. Come on. Google have just had, what's that, might be a lie. All I've got, Ben, at the moment is my picture, about 18 different little pictures of the thumbnail saying normal, dreamy, glamour, beam, 8 minutes, dawn, black and white, and I cannot get off of them. I hit the normal. They have just updated this, so I've got a little shopping basket pinned to live stream, which I don't want to do. All right, nothing I can do. I'm going to have to bail out of this one. Love you all. Take care. From Michelle and I here. I can't see you. I've just got a load of film strip. Take care. Love you all. See you next time.